Lecture number 2, Creating and Saving Documents. Imagine working on an important project, trying for hours, only to lose everything because you forgot to save. That's a frustrating situation no one wants to experience. Fortunately, Microsoft Word makes it easy to create, save, and manage documents efficiently. In this lecture, we will learn how to open, save, and organize Word documents so that your work is always accessible and secure. Mastering these basics will save you time and prevent unnecessary headaches down the road. Objectives of the lecture. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to create a new document in Microsoft Word, save a document in different formats and locations, open and manage saved documents efficiently. Now, let's learn how to create a new document. There are several ways to start a new document in Word. The first one is from the Start screen. If you want to create a new document from Start's menu, you can just click on the Start and you can just click on the Word and an interface will be opened and you can just click on the blank document and a new document will be created. But if you want to create a new document from the file menu, you can just click on the file and you can just click on the blank document and another new document will be created. But if you want to create a new document by using keyboard, then there is a shortcut of Control plus N or Command plus N if you are using Mac. So a new document will be created. A blank page will appear ready for you to start typing. If you need a pre-designed format, Word offers templates for resumes, reports, and other common documents types under File, and if you press New, then the templates of for resume and other formats are available. Saving a document. Once you have started working, saving your document is crucial. There are two primary ways to do this. The first one is saving for the first time. If you want to save the file for the first time, then we click on the file and we have a option as save as, and if we have the folder that where we want to save the file, then we'll click on that and it will show the file as to be renamed. If we want to rename this as save the file, all right, and we will click on that and we can choose the type as well. If we want to change the type, if we want to keep it as doc, we'll keep it that. But if we want to change the type of the file, as we want to do it as a PDF or as a Word document or as a plain text, we can choose that. But we'll be working on the Word file, so we'll just keep it as a doc file and we'll click on the save. And the name will be appeared as the save the file as we typed it at that. Another one is saving updates to a document. If we change something in the document that we have already saved, then we really need to save the document again as well, but we won't need to save as I just want to rename it as product heading. All right. And I want to save the file. We'll just go on the file and click on save. We don't really need to do as save as because it has already been saved in the desired folder with the desired name, and we'll just keep changing in the document and we just need to save this. And there is a shortcut for doing that is that we can press Control plus S. For example, we have over here and the shortcut for that is Control plus S, and we can use the Command plus S if we're using the Mac. And the third option is autosave and recovery. Word includes an autosave feature when working with cloud storage, for example OneDrive. It automatically saves your work as you type. If autosave is off, Word still creates recovery versions in case of a crash. Let's assume if we want to recover a file that was not saved when we were working on that, we'll just go on the file, we'll click on the manage a document, and we'll click on the recovery unsaved document. So here comes the file that was not saved by us when we were working on them, and but still it created a version of that so that we can recover that. So there is a great feature for that. If we forget or we just our laptop or PC turned off while working, or it just stopped working for some other reasons, so it creates a file and that it can be recovered. So that's a really good, great feature for that MS Word. The next step is opening an existing document. To open a document you have previously saved, you can just click on the file and we'll go on the open, and we have the recent file over here that we have recently saved. But if we don't have the file over here, then we can just go on the browse and click on the file that where it is saved right now. But if we want to open a file that has been recently saved, then we can just click on that and it will be opened as it was saved. Okay, like we rename that and we need rename that as well. So it was saved and we can just open it whenever we need to. So we can use a command of control plus O, and we will have an interface where all the recent document files will be paired and we can open it as per our requirements. The next step is organizing and managing documents. To keep your file accessible, you should use folders. Store related documents in labeled folder for easy access. For example, if we have a folder of MS Word, then we should label the folder name as MS Word so that all the documents and all the files that are related to the MS Word should be saved in that specific folder. And we should rename files. For example, if we have a file for this organizing and managing documents, then we should rename this file as it should be related to the file. Okay, and so that we should not mess up all the documents that are in the specific folder even as well. So the next step is backup important files. Save copies on OneDrive, an external drive, or cloud storage, as proper organization helps you find documents quickly and avoid losing important work, so that you may not lose your work. So and you may find the files easily when you are finding a file or a specific folder, so that you should organize and manage documents as per the category you are working on and all the files you have been edited so far.